Deathless Tabitha, Maxi, let's go, let's go. Classic level battle strats here. In fact, it's probably why I was so quickly able to do this fight, plan this fight. It took me like 2 minutes after so long spent on Tabitha and Maxi. We're just gonna spiky shield. We're pre-damaged so that both see a kill into Togi. Ferrothorn can go for rocks here. I would rather not see that, but I think we should be okay either way. Don't go for rocks. Okay, rocks are up. We're gonna keep track of that. Same thing again. Except this time we U-turn to break the focus ash. Go straight into Infernape. He's gone. Well, it should be fine to even crit from Ferrothorn. And he missed. Awesome. That means we can stay in longer with Infernape. I'm going to switch into Hariyama. Let's make sure this is the right Pokemon. Yep. And we're going to Oko this. We've maneuvered in so that fake out into CC should always kill. Only thing is we are -1 defense now, so we've got to be careful about that. Can crit kill? I don't think it can. No, it can't. We never die to crit, so I can stay in one turn, to be honest. How much does Hari take? Is a good question. I can probably knock off these to Scarf as well, actually. So Ape can get off an Infernape, an Overheat here. Okay, hopefully I'm not wrong about the calcs. Perfect. Corv always kills this now. Okay. You can also... I really hope I calculated this correctly. Okay. Come on. Good. Was never dead to crit there. I don't think. Yeah, no, I was never dead to crit there. We're all good. Made it through. What is this? Jagged Pass? Yeah, I think so, right? It's not Route 134, right? No, definitely not. Okay. Odds are we get something like Turtonator or Druddigon here. I'll be honest, we are due for an awful encounter. So, yeah, I can't complain. We've got some really good... Our box is looking really nice, so... The worst two things here, I believe, are Wordia. 3. The worst 3 are Wordia, Magmortar, and Druddigon. Turtonator has use. We'll take him. He's probably the most likely. 30%. He's definitely the most likely. Ursaring and Gibble or Gabite are the stars of the show. Ursaring has a 50-50 to be kind of useless with Unnerve If we get Guts Ursaring though, that's a fantastic Pokemon. Absolutely fantastic. Gibble and Gabite, nothing really needs to be said about these. Garchomp is fantastic. These are dupes because we already have Lycanroc Midnight. So that increases the chance for everything else. We're overwhelmingly likely to get something bad here, but we'll take whatever we get. Okay, I think we just roll. Oh my god! What is that, like 1%? No, it's 4%. That's amazing. Okay. Got a bit worried for a second there. Maybe I was going to kill it before catching. What do we call this? Garchomp. Oh, what an awesome Pokemon. Wyverhead. There he is. Let's go. Rash nature. Okay. Garchomp has been known to be a special attacker before, right? Yo, this Garchomp really wants to be throwing out special attacks. Does Garchomp get Draco in this game? I don't think it does. That's a bit unfortunate. I don't know if it ever does in normal games as well. I doubt we're ever going to be using the special attack stat. But 28 attack, 22 speed, that's insane. This is a bit of a frail Garchomp though. But you know what? That's goat. Absolute goat. We're not talking to him because that's an optional. Ignore that and move on. First of 3 back-to-back trainers. I am allowed to heal in between, but I have no access to a Pokemon Center until all 3 are done. The first is extremely easy. He has 3 Pokemon. Infernape kills all 3 back-to-back. With close combat, Infernape is now fully online. Absolute machine. Literally outspeeds and OHKOs the entire team. Nothing much to it. Not much strategy here. It's just monkey see, monkey kill. Classic Corviknight strategy. We just feather dance 3 times. We might have to stick with 2 if he crits both of his head smashes. Because we can, I think we can die to 3. Depends on the rolls. Nah, we're fine. We're gonna feather dance twice more. I need to stay above 74 HP. That is crit head smash territory. Can I Iron Head once? Because I can afford to. Okay, no crit. That means we... should never kill with one more. Thanks to that, oh, that was a crit, wasn't it? Thanks to that Auron, we are never dead to another crit, so we're just gonna go for it again. We now go into Dreadnought, who absolutely wars this because -6 Buffalant cannot never crit us to get over its attack drops because we are battle armor. We just outspeed and kill. Next is Togekiss. whose gimmick is that it has a really high crit rate. It has an ability that increases crit rate, it has an item that increases crit rate, and it has moves that have high crit rate. But we're immune, so we maneuvered ourselves to be in on Togekiss when it comes in, because we can live one Aura Sphere. Only one, not two, unless we have Citrus actually. But we just Rock Tomb twice. Yeah, after Rock Tomb, this is always slower than this. Not really sure why I was holding Auron, just filler. Aurons are always filler for me. Okay, unnecessary, because it was slower after this turn anyway, but we'll take it. Okay, let's do this fight and get into Lava Ridge. This fight is in permanent grassy terrain. We're going to Fake Out into Overheat. This has a 10% chance not to go for the Grassy Glide, and it can go for high horsepower. No, it's even less because it has to see max roll, so it's almost always going for Grassy Glide here. It's fine. Oh, the animation looked a bit weird. This should now always be Wiggly Tough. And it should either be Soft Destruct or Moonblast. Actually, hold on. No, it's either Soft Destruct or Moonblast indeed. So we're going to go into Dreadnought, just in case it explodes. I did like a lot. No, he kind of mid-roll that. Ooh, he can go for Moonblast again, can't he? Maybe I should have gone Citrus. If I go into Sizzle on this on a Moonblast, am I cooked? No, I think I'm okay. I don't care, right? I can come in on Moonblast just fine. Yeah, fine. I did this to guarantee that it goes for Grass, not the turn after. And not self-destruct, because Sizzle can die to self-destruct, I believe. No, it dies to self-destruct crit always, but Sizzle finally having a indication to use it. I'm just gonna outspeed and kill with Iron Head. This is now Arcanine, and it's always Flare Blitz, never anything else. Nice to see Camerupt still sticking around, did not die on the top of the fight. We don't actually one-shot this, always. We have rolls that we do, but the key point is that he's always going to go for close combat on us. And after the close combat, we always kill with Earth Power. He should never howl because we show a kill with Earth Power, and we were never dead to that. We're now low enough that the incoming Thievul always sees a kill. That's important because we don't want it to go for nasty. There is a world where this sees... It's so unlikely. It's like a few percent chance to click Dark Pulse. It's like really, really, really low chance. If it does click Dark Pulse, he can flinch us to death. That's the only way he beats us. Okay, he can nasty plot as well. That's fine. For now, it's fine. If he does it again, am I in trouble? I don't think so. So I do a lot of damage with Leech Life. Technically, if he gets +6, am I in trouble? No, I think I should be okay. Hold on, don't do it again. Okay. Things might be getting a bit spicy now. Hold on. No, I think we're okay. No, I think I did calculate this. We were always okay with this. This never kills us, and he can't crit us because we are battle armor. I guess we lose the citrus. I feel like I didn't even need to go citrus. Citrus made everything really safe though. Yeah, I probably didn't. Probably a waste of citrus there, just to alleviate my fears. And a pretty much riskless gauntlet into Lava Ridge Town. We're going to be running through Flannery's gym today, starting with the Hoenn Egg starter. I think it's here. This can be either Torchic, Mudkip, or Trico. We don't mind what we get, basically. There's something else we need to grab over here. I think it's here. Yeah, it's perfect. So Trico provides a good grass starter. And we already have many grass options at the moment. We only have Maractus, so we'll definitely be happy with Trico. Torchic and Mudkip, though, are really good at baiting non-fire moves in Flannery's fight especially, so I'm happy with either of them, although they're probably going to be primarily used as a protect/detect mon. And we get Mudkip, okay. Ooh, what about Axel Lagoon? I think we'll go with this. And what have we got? Okay, that's very good. High defense is nice. Let's go. This Cinderace is pretty difficult to deal with. It changes type whenever it uses a move, so knocking it out in one hit's pretty difficult. We're just gonna bulldoze to lower its speed and then kill it the next turn. If this crits us, we're in a bad line. Okay, perfect. No crit is good to see. That's a good amount of HP to be at. Sometimes we bait in Rotom here, which is better, I think. It's safer, but most of the time it's Talonflame. We're just gonna kill. It's a certain way that the percentages work out for baiting. I don't know who comes in now. Talonflame. That's fine. We go straight into Gigalith. This is the original plan. We've got to be very careful how we kill this. If we kill this with more than 90 HP, Chandelure comes in and we lose Gigalith for sure. So I think the best thing is we just let this damage us down a little bit. Intentionally. And again, I think actually I think there's a safer line. This is never going for Will-O-Wisp now, and it's never going for, as I said, it should either be Acro or Flare Blitz. So we can go into go to Camerupt. and then kill this with Dreadnought, and then that should bait in Rotom after, because Rotom always kills Dreadnought, I believe. Yes, that's definitely what's going to happen. Perfect. Okay, this is fine. So this is now guaranteed acrobatics. So we get a free switch into Dreadnought, who's holding a Lungberry, and this should never be Will-O-Wisp. We now always kill this with Rock Slide. That's fine. The thing is, if we didn't have the Lungberry, Chandelure would come in because it sees that Hex kills this. Actually, no, I think even in this situation, Rotom would come in because Thunderbolt is a kill, so that's fine actually. This is a guaranteed kill. Rotom comes in, it's guaranteed Thunderbolt because it should always see a kill. Yes, it does. That is perfect for us because we get to go straight into Garchomp. If Garchomp got crit on that first turn, there were other alternatives. I would have had to use Camerupt for Rotom to yawn it and bring it down. There is some fiction that could happen there, but it was still a pretty safe line. I think things going wrong were like less than a few % chance. We're going to Rock Tomb. This never kills. We do not want to kill this with Garchomp because Chandelure comes in after and kills us if that's the case. I want it to burn me. Let's see burn and not overheat. Okay, that's the worst line. We're now dead to, hold on, are we? Yeah, we are. We're now dead to any overheat crit, so we can't stay in. What's the safest way to do this? This is now -2. I can actually go Camerupt first. I can't be crit by overheat, and then I can yawn and then go into... I need to kill this with Kingdra. But the issue is that... Wait, hold on. There's a way to test this actually. It might help. That was like 56 to me. Kingdra does minimum 60. Oh, okay, this is always safe then. If I min-rolled that Rock Tomb and min-rolled Octazooka, this might not kill. But now, looking at that range, I'm happy with that range. Yeah. There was a way I could play around that anyway. If I had gone into Camerupt this turn, put it to sleep with Yawn, and then gone into Kingdra, Kingdra would have had a better chance of... yeah, Kingdra would always have won then, because it's faster. The Wisp is fine. This should always kill. Let me just make sure I'm looking at this correctly. Yeah, that's like 62. We do minimum 68. And we're faster thanks to the Rock Tomb. Last Pokemon is Chandelure. This is the trickiest part of this whole fight because this has Shadow Tag. So when this switches in, whatever you have can't switch out. And so many of, the Talonflame and the Rotom can Will-O-Wisp, which means that Hex does double damage and Chandelure can come in when you're not expecting it. However, we expected this. Kingdra's holding a Shed Shell. That's the only way you can switch out, or unless you have a Ghost type, which I don't have at the moment. Drapion always lives 2 attacks, no matter what, even with defense drops, because Drapion is Shell Armor. I had to make sure I didn't switch it on Fire Blast, but it was never going for Fire Blast on Kingdra. So we're sorted. This might not kill actually, but because it's going for Hex, we're fine. No, actually it does kill because I'm Black Glasses, I think. Yeah, I am. I'm putting it on. Alright, first trainer down. Okay. With a Hardstone, Archeops just OHKOs this with Power Gem. I knew that having the special coverage would help. So let's come through here. And this baits exactly what we need to for the oncoming line. So I'm glad I kept Power Gem. Despite Archeops' special attack not being as high as its attack. Torkoal's special defense is far lower than its defense, so it worked out. Right, that's expected. This is going to be basically random move. We don't care. We're going to go into Dreadnought. Dreadnought is a pure pivot to bait a specific attack. This will be now. Okay, now it's guaranteed to be Psychic. Even if it didn't Thunderwave there, Maractus that we're going into has a Cherry Berry. This is now guaranteed Psychic. Maractus lives any Psychic crit. This Artillery has Sniper and Scope Lens, so it's very likely to crit, and its crits do really high damage, but we still never die. We are Chlorophyll, so our speed is doubled. We just Leaf Storm. Our only grass type putting in a bit of work. This Maractus is like 1 speed, by the way. Outside of Sun, this is not outspeeding anything. Even in Sun, this barely outspeeds things. Thankfully, it's faster than the rest of Kindler Cole's team. And so this should now be Galarian Wheezing. But the important thing is, this Wheezing is never going to click Explosion now. Because... let me make sure about this actually. Yes. He sees that Overheat kills me. So it should only ever be Overheat. Yeah. He should never therefore explode, because explosion isn't prioritized that highly when you're on full health. This gives us a free switch into Infernape, who takes this Overheat with ease, even a crit. And this is key because Infernape can die to explosion, so I needed to ensure that explosion never happened, and this is how I did it. Usually you want to bait out the explosion Pokemon last, but this time this is another way you can bait them midway through by giving them a guaranteed kill. We just Overheat and kill this in 1 hit. This is now guaranteed Magmortar, who's always going to go for Earthquake because he sees that that kills me and I can't kill him. That's a free switch for us, straight into Garchomp, who is going to frag the last 2. I have a Roast Berry in case that Infernape got crit and this could be Flamethrower, then I am never burnt, so we just Earthquake twice. Garchomp being an absolute demon. I think Garchomp comes to like almost every single fight this gym. Crazy to get him. Crazy to get him at the right before this gym. Okay. Next is the Gauntlet. Once we cross this threshold, we're not getting back until we defeat all 3 trainers. We do get to heal and stuff in between with our bag items though. So. First one is Cool Trainer Gerald. This Ninetale is either going to Hypnosis or Flamethrower. Can also Psychic. I really want it to attack me. If it doesn't attack me, we're still fine. Although it introduces a slightly worse line that can risk flinches. But it would have to be multiple flinches. I would prefer if you just attack me. We're going to, is it Rock Tomb into EQ? Yeah, because this is Focus Sash, Ninetales. So, that's really annoying. That's really annoying, and I can't afford to not attack. I would prefer Toucanon to come in here, but it's going to be Salt Rock. Okay, now we just always kill with just an Earthquake. Unfortunately, this is now going to be Solrock. I believe Solrock should always Rock Polish on me. How much faster does it need to be to outspeed? Just +1, so there's no point going for Rock Tomb. We're going to Dragon Claw this. Okay, that was a really, really good roll. This is now going to spam Zen Headbutt on us. Need to be careful about how much health we're on. It can also go for overheat. I think Min Roll will kill with Rough Skin actually. Garchomp coming through. No flinches here. Even if that flinched, I could have tried again one more time, and then I would have switched into. And also he had a really high chance of going for overheat, and if he goes for overheat, I just kill him because he can't flinch me, obviously. Even if he Zen Headbutt me twice, I can then switch into Drapion, and Drapion has to get flinched multiple times as well. So if he flinched me like every turn for several turns in a row, that could have been dicey, but we had backups. This is actually now fantastic because this Toucanon is skilling, so all of its multi-hit moves hit 5 times, and he's always going for Brave Bird on me. Nothing else. There's nothing else it sees that outdamages Brave Bird, which is perfect because we're going to go into Dreadnought as a pivot. This takes any Brave Bird and then only baits Bullet Seed. Okay, this is guaranteed Bullet Seed now. With this guaranteed Bullet Seed, we get a free switch into Infernape. Who just OHKOs this? This Bullet Seed, even if all 5 crit, we're no trouble at all. And that's the first trainer of the Gauntlet. 2 more after this. I think within the Gauntlet, this was actually... Ooh, no, there's a bit of risk with the 3rd trainer, but this was probably the riskiest of the Gauntlet. So I'm happy that we're through this. Okay, and brainlessly, we're just going to click what we always click with Infernape. We don't even need to fake out, we're just going to overheat. Okay. Trainer 1 of Gauntlet, done. Next is Keegan, I believe. Yep, Kindler Keegan. We only need 2 Pokemon for this fight. Okay. So, with a Charcoal, this Fake Out into Overheat always kills. Now this is guaranteed ground move or psychic move. Garchomp takes both of those and outspeeds and just kills. Garchomp makes this gym so much easier, I'll be honest. It's insane. We always lived crit. And we just outspeed and kill with Earthquake. And with Soft Sand, Garchomp is so powerful that Earthquake OHKOs the Blissey as well. Insane. Straight OHKO. One of the easiest trainers in a while, I'll be honest. This bit is a little scary, although when I explain it, it probably shouldn't be. Gardevoir has a 1 in 180,000 chance to die here. Extremely unlikely. We're just going to take the Fake Out. Infernape, the opposing Infernape, has to max roll crit Fake Out, and then max roll crit Fire Blast. It also has to hit Fire Blast. So that's how Gardevoir dies. Don't get the crit. Okay. Okay. Was that max roll crit? Oh, we're safe. Okay, Fire Blast crit never kills. Terrifying. He almost got the max roll. Yeah, we just go for it again. Okay, he hit the Fire Blast. We're roast, so burn doesn't matter. He got the double crit. Man, he really wanted Gardevoir to die there. He did not find the max rolls though. He got the double crit, but not the max rolls. Okay, that's fine. This is always Fire Blast. We now go into our own Infernape. who is faster than this. Can we fake out CC? Obviously we can't be burnt. This should now always be not Houndoom because I outspeed the kill, but it should be Senti-Scorch. Senti-Scorch can either go for Fire Lash or Thunderfang, and it should not coil because I see a theoretical fast 2-hit KO with Overheat, even though that's not actually true. But the AI thinks I can 2-hit KO it. We're going to go into Dreadnought. Dreadnought also can never be coiled upon because I show a 1-hit KO. I do not want to kill this with Dreadnought, so we're doing a double pivot here. We went into Dreadnought to take the Thunderfang / Fire Lash. This is now guaranteed. No, it's not. This is either Leech Life or Thunderfang. So we can go into Garchomp. If I'm correct. Yes. And it should never coil. Easy. It should never coil. And this should always be Leech Life. Archeops never takes more than 50% from this. Even with a max roll crit. And the reason we did all of that is so we can frag the last two. Because it's really important that we have a way of killing the Houndoom. Whoever kills the Senti-Scorch baits in the Houndoom next because that's the last Pokemon. Houndoom has Pursuit. It also has Destiny Bond, so dealing with it is really difficult. So the best way I had was to do all that sequencing so that Archeops is already in when Houndoom comes in, so that I can literally just click Rock Slide and kill it. No Destiny Bond shenanigans, no Pursuit shenanigans, we just frag. And that's the gauntlet done. Yet another Torkoal. This time with the Custap Berry. And setting up Drought. With the Soft Sand, we always kill with Earth Power. And we outspeed. Nothing this can do. Camera Up has been really good for this gym. Torkoal's crying, so cute. It's like a little puff of smoke. Should be licky licky. Now, yet again, we're not baiting the Pokemon with Explosion last. There are two in this fight, actually. So this can definitely explode here. We found a way to deal with this, though. We're just going to go straight into Berserker. If this is either going to, right now, explode, Body Slam, or Power Whip. It's never Fire Blast. Which means that either Berserker lives in Explosion because it can't be crit. Explosion does 99%. Okay, perfect. Or we take one of its weaker moves and always bait Fire Blast, which always kills us. The paralysis doesn't matter because we're not doing any attacks. And we were slower anyway. So this is now always Fire Blast. And then with the Black Belt, we can fake out into close combat and kill. The last two Pokemon see that they're slower and die, so they're just going to come out in order. Which is actually perfect for us. Oh, I just realized that the reason we have Black Belt is not for this Licky Licky, it's for the last, for the Flareon. On this, we're just going to Overheat. kills in the sun. So Kindler Jeff's son is his own undoing. Infernape absolutely destroys. 3-mon fight. The only fiction that could have happened in this fight, and I did account for it, is that if Berserker got exploded upon, it would have pinned straight into... There was a situation where I could have been knocked off, and if I lose my black belt, that's a really, really bad loss. So Garchomp has Roasterberry as a backup, and that still is really safe. Now, this is really key. Black belt means that this close combat minimum roll is always 100%. And that's that.